Hey everyone, so I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I'm back on the road again. It's been a little while, but I'm headed to the south to check out some places I've never been, as well as to get a little vacation in and to hopefully find my next place to live. So I'm really excited to be out adventuring again, and I'm really glad you've come to check it out and join me. So I'm a little over halfway to the first pit stop, which is just for the night in North Carolina, but it's definitely been an interesting start because it's the first time I'm doing this without Bangle, and I sorely miss that little thing, but you know, it really makes me happy that I'm thinking of those times with fond memories and just so grateful that I did all that stuff with her, because, you know, it was just such a joy. And I am just missing her presence a little bit now, but it's good to be back on the road, I'll tell you that. So definitely got a great night's sleep and ready to head out early, making my way to the first multi-day stop of this trip, which will be spending a couple nights in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, we are roughly an hour and a half outside of south of the border between North Carolina and South Carolina, and I am going to stop there to just check out some of the hopefully still standing sights from these photos. So I'm staying in this great little studio Airbnb for this first stop, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do these, but I'm compelled to, so I'm kind of glad that these little musings are going to be coming along this trip with me as well, as they did the last time. Hopefully a little bit more wiser and a little bit deeper maybe, but you know, I guess I've been thinking as I go on this trip to potentially find a new place to live for at least a temporary situation, that, you know, most of my life I felt like I didn't quite know where I belonged. And this goes way beyond, you know, just being gay. It's not really that. It's just a feeling, right? And to feel that inside and outside brings turmoil and brings much needed lessons and things to help you kind of, hopefully help you kind of shake some of that. And, you know, on the positive side, I feel like I've shaken the inner part. I feel like I belong in here. Like, I feel like I belong in my body now. If that's too abstract, then it's, I love myself, right? Or whatever, that's a little generic, but you know, it's being happy with who you are and confidence and, you know, self-assurance and just knowing who you are, really. And as cliche as that is, it's very important, because what I'm finding is, again, as I look for a new place to live, so I am sort of in a flux situation, just because you find yourself here doesn't mean it translates out there when you're in public or whatever. It is a different feeling of belong, and there is still a part of me that doesn't feel like I belong anywhere yet. I'm not sure where I belong. You know, the places I belonged on the outside before were Band-Aids and, you know, things that were not quite the best for me and sort of served a purpose to kind of give me that false sense of security, because again, the inside part wasn't there, and so that leads you all down the rabbit hole of fixing the inside part. So I'm really proud of myself for finding that place in here, and to walk tall, right, and to stand up straight and to feel good about that. I'm wondering how and when that starts to translate into the outside, and I really can't expect it to yet if I don't have a place that I'm calling my new home yet, right? I've been living home for a while, as I had to get over some things, as my channel here knows, but to find a home for myself, even if it's temporary, means that there is still some uncertainty, and so it only makes sense. But it is kind of difficult sometimes to, walk out into the world and feel like I'm not quite sure where I belong yet. Okay, I don't see that yet, and I'm just hopeful that that is on the horizon. Yeah. So today I'm going on a mural hunt through Jacksonville, but as you can tell, it's getting very ominous. So I am gonna grab some of the murals that are where I parked my car, and then maybe just, oh, it's already starting to rain. Okay, we're gonna audible this. I thought I could make it to like the coffee shop and get a couple in, and then it just blew in really quickly. So rainstorm in Jacksonville, I love it. Bring it on. All right, so I got my raincoat. Rain has pretty much died down, and we're ready to try this again. Obviously, I know I can't get them all in every city, but I find the murals and wall art to be the most unique factor in that city. I mean, buildings start to look the same, sidewalks look the same, but those murals are very specific to their individual city. They're like snowflakes, there's only one. So I love seeing them, I love catching that. I feel like I've seen the city most when I see some of the art. And so that's what I make it a point to do. One day in Jacksonville, and that's what I'm doing today. It's really quite fun. Here are some more. So I didn't really anticipate Jacksonville being one of the potential places to live, but it was worth checking out nonetheless, just to see. I stayed in the San Marco area, which is really a nice area, but for a single guy, looking to maybe meet other single people, it's not really the best place probably for that. So beautiful city. Jacksonville too is just a little bit kind of barren on the weekend, or at least on Sunday. So I don't know, I guess it's probably busier in the city during the week, but mostly just a nice city, but definitely could do it in a day. And now it's on to the next stop.